How you go?
Good.
Kirito walked to the... He was on a lower floor, but he just came to enjoy the serene sights and sounds. None of the monsters here could hurt him, so he kept his sword unequipped. His black jacket swayed in a soft breeze rolling through the trees. I wish Asuna was here. I remember when she fell asleep on that tree just a couple of days ago. He smiled at the thought of Asuna.
Oh, this is actual Minecraft.
He loved everything about her. Her hair was so shiny and smooth. Her skin was fragile and soft. He knew it was pervy, but he also loved her body, including her breast. He wished he could grab them, uncover them from the chestplate she wore. He always imagined her in bed with him, giggling and smiling. Kirito looked around but didn't hear any players or monsters, so he found a sunny patch of grass in the forest and lay down for a nap. He closed his eyes, but he couldn't sleep. He was aroused by the thought of Asuna's breast. He opened his eyes and sat up.
It sounds like it was written by a 13-year-old.
Shut up! Damn it,
oh
Kirito.
no, Sadness is leaving, and Lila's like, oh god. I'm so sorry.
Okay. He swiped his hand and the user interface appeared in front of him. He looked around nervous and unequipped his pants.
Oh my god, is this him being alone in the woods?
He looked down and noticed a large bulge in his underwear. He smirked and opened the system setting. He turned off ethics code. His underwear vanished, his large member sprang up, wobbling slightly.
Oh my lord,
Wait,
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Really puts it together.
You know how young Kirito is, right?
It doesn't matter, it's a fanfic. Okay. Kirito slowly moved his hand to his member and closed his hand around it. He pushed his hand down and the skin of his cock followed.
I'm so sorry, Lyla. You can leave. I understand. Mitchell's an idiot.
In front of him. The drop of liquid came from his cock.
Oh god, I'm gagged.
He whispered as he masturbated harder. Asuna! He spoke harder. He spoke
I
louder.
was gagged.
His cock pulsed in his hand and he heard a voice behind him. Yes, Kirito?
Oh shit, this shit just got real.
Soft, like Asuna. Ah! Kirito's entire body stopped. His mind was racing through thoughts of regret.
Yeah, see, Kirito is 16, Mitchell.
Raced through his... Shut up! He raced through his head. He felt his throat tighten. You guys wanna shut up? He felt his throat tighten and his gut drop. He didn't know what to do. Kirito, what is it? The angelic voice called out again. Kirito heard footsteps behind him. Kirito quickly waved his hand, pressed the equipment on the interface, put on some pants before the footsteps came too close. He was trembling as he turned around to meet Asuna. Hey, Asuna! When his eyes saw what was in front of him, they widened. He stuttered, Asuna, what the hell? She was standing in front of him, totally naked. Her beautiful breasts were clearly visible. The 2 strips of hair that fell down in front of her hid her nipples. She
of course they did.
Like sunlight, silky gleaming. Hey Kirito, is something wrong? She smiled and giggled, knowing quite well that Kirito was in shock of her. Do you need some help? Kirito pulled up his eyes from his chest. No, Asuna, why are you naked? He felt a bulge in his pants, bigger than ever before. While I was kind of wondering something, Asuna took a step towards Kirito and crossed his arms. Why were you saying my name when you're jerking off? I see. Well, you see, Asuna punched him in the gut. Pervert! Kirito was pushed to the ground. Ow, what the hell, Asuna? You show up here naked and call me a pervert? Kirito stood up and brushed off his black jacket. No, black swordsman. Is that why you're one-handed so high?
Oh, shit.
Got him! Kirito was stunned and his cheeks flared with redness. What? No, it's not like that. I don't care what it's like. I'm just mad you didn't want to train like this without me. Asuna stepped towards Kirito and put her hands on his face. Well, I want to train your cock from now on. Her lips made a curve, and Kirito was too shocked to say something or understand anything. His legs were turning into jelly. He fell down onto a large tree stump and saw a hand opening his menu. It was his hand. He opened the equipment and took off his pants. The ethics code was already disabled, so his long, hard cock sprung up, wavering in the air. Every so often after every paragraph, I look at Twitch and see Lyla. Why? Oh! Asuna, why are you doing this? I thought we were just friends. Kirito didn't know why, but he didn't want Asuna to stop. He knew this was wrong and perverted, but he didn't care. Actually, his lips quivered with every word. Asuna, don't stop. When he looked up, he met Asuna's eyes. Her face was red. Kirito had wanted this moment to come ever since he first saw her. Asuna, second in command of the Knights of the Blood Oath. Ah! Oh, Kirito, I was never planning on stopping. Now let me train with you. Asuna bent down and got on her knees, leaned forward. Her head was directly in front of Kirito's erection. She lightly grasped it, and Kirito let out a moan. She closed her fingers around it and pushed down and pulled up. Kirito felt a surge of pleasure and energized his entire body, but at the same time made him feel like he was melting. Asuna quickly closed her lips around the pinkish red tip. Her tongue caressed the front. Kirito moaned louder and his legs trembled.
What, Kirito, why?
Down farther and felt the tip brushing against her tongue.
Wait, why don't I hear the music anymore?
Her throat. She got.
I wondered why it wasn't that funny anymore.
She gagged, pulled her mouth up, and coughed.
There it is.
Asa, are you okay? Yes, Kirito. She rubbed the shaft with her delicate fingers. It's so big. I can't. Wait, I just got the best idea.
No, no.
Oh God.
What are you doing? May I ask what you're doing, sir?
Text to speech.
Is that gonna work in my stream?
No, Ben, I mean like on my computer. I'm just gonna do this. I can't copy and paste it, never mind. Okay, here I go. I'm keep going. Yes, Kirito, she rubbed the shaft with her delicate fingers. It's so big, I can't fit it all in. I guess I have to taste it more. She looked up the side and put the tip in her mouth again. She lightly bobbed her head and moaned loudly. She rubbed the shaft faster and bobbed her head more. Kirito gritted her teeth. Kirito gritted his teeth and grunted, Asuna! Instantly, a white gooey liquid filled Asuna's mouth. She pulled her mouth
God,
off
I almost gagged again.
The liquid fell into her breast and she just laughed. Oh, Kirito, I need more of a warning than that. She giggled and sucked more of the cum off the tip of his cock.
These people have no fucking life.
I'm dying.
Oh
help.
no, I'm dying. Help.
Kirito sat up and looked down at her. I'm sorry, Asuna. Oh, don't worry. You can control it. You can't control it very well on your first time. Asuna chuckled before Kirito could respond.
Oh shit, that is.
She crawled over to Kirito's.
Oh
Shut
fuck!
up!
I missed.
She crawled over to Kirito's body and rested her perfect breast above his chest. Now let's train some more. She lightly pressed.
You know, she's shy. This just does not make sense.
Shut up! She lightly pressed her soft, wet. Oh, perfect time for the music to get louder. She lightly pressed her soft, wet opening against his throbbing member. Yet, I know just to exercise. She sat down, and her opening was forced open by Kirito's massive erection. Kirito closed his eyes and gritted his teeth, and had never felt anything like it. His cock was inside Asuna.
Mitchell, look what you did to her.
Pulsated and gave birth in the thrust into her. He was moving his hips along with.
Wait, hold up, Mitchell. Can you pause for a second?
Right in front of him. What?
Alright, Tim, like, message Amir for me and tell him I'm not gonna invite him and he'll thank me later.
Can I go now?
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
No, you gotta invite Amir. Get Amir in here.
No, just finish this one out. You can find another one and we'll add him back. Because he hasn't heard the first part.
Shut up!
Wait. Hold up, I gotta do the command. Keep going. Did the music stop?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Go.
Fanfiction, we don't stop. Okay, the music got over. Let me restart that.
Go ahead.
He was moving his hips along with Asuna's bouncing breast right in front of him. Kirito gulped and wondered if he should reach out and grab them. They were beckoning him. He was tempted to caress them and suck on Asuna's nipples. Asuna was moaning and breathing heavily as she bounced on top of Kirito. He reached out a hand and closed his other hand around the rest. Kirito, what are you doing? Asuna looked upwards as when he grabbed her breast, and then Kirito reached out with his other hand and grabs the second one. Oh, Kirito! Asuna placed her hands on her legs. Kirito's cock plunging in and out of her. His hands and moved around his breast. Kirito smirked and replied, I'm just training two-handed, I suppose. Asuna yelped as he leaned
Oh my
his
god, this is so
his
bad.
mouth around her nipple. His tongue encircled it and pushed it into as it hardened. Then Kirito lightly bit it and pulled his head back. Asuna nearly screamed, but she covered her mouth. Kirito licked the other nipple and sucked on it. Asuna yelped, Kirito, I'm gonna... Me too, Kirito interrupted. Suddenly, Kirito felt a rush of pleasure pulsing through his cock. Oh, Kirito moaned. Asuna moaned. Kirito, shut up.
This is so bad.
Shut up. Everyone shut up. It's almost done. It's last two paragraphs.
Oh god,
Kirito,
hold up, Lyla, it's
Asuna
almost
moaned.
over.
Kirito felt his cock Kirito felt like his cock was going to explode. Kirito, he gritted his teeth.
Wait, what's in the last two paragraphs?
Kirito, something hard hit him in the head. He looked forward to find Asuna standing in front of him, fully dressed in her Knights of the Blood Oath clothing, holding a small rock. Kirito, get up. We have work to do. It's our turn to be on the front lines. Kirito sprang up, noticing his pants were on. He thought to himself, it was just a dream. Sorry, Asuna. Of course. Kirito walked behind Asuna, who's leading out of the forest.
That's so perfect.
His player menu, looked at the ethics code, which was enabled. He sighed and clipped his sword. It was all just a dream.
It was only just a dream.